Hello, good day to everyone. Before we are going to start uh, the discussion on how to activate learners account and installation of Microsoft Office 365, I would like to ask you first to please subscribe this channel and click the notification bell so that should there be any new discussion, educational discussion that I will be posting, you will always be reminded. Today, I will be discussing to you two things, and these are the Microsoft Office 365 of the learners and the installation of Microsoft Office 365 in your laptop or any other devices. So our objective would be we will activate the learner's account in the Microsoft 365 given to you by the DepEd. And at the same time, this is true to the activation of Microsoft 365 of the teachers. After the activation, you will notice that the DepEd gave to you a licensed Microsoft Office, which is Microsoft Office 365. And in here, we are going to install in your laptop, desktop, or any other devices. So these are the two objective that we are going to have. Okay, before we're going to start, I would like to recommend to you that if you have a Microsoft Office that is unlicensed or it is not genuine from your computer, I would recommend that you are going to uninstall first before you are going to install the Microsoft Office 365. Okay? So that you will not be having or you will not encounter any problem in the installation of Microsoft 365. So to give you a background, before we're going to activate our your learners account, now I have to forewarn you that if you own this learners account or Microsoft Office 365 learners account, you are all forewarned that you must use this one properly. Do not make use this one, do not make use the account or do not use the account in any other unnecessary matters or any illegal act or any prohibited act by the DepEd. Okay? Why? Because should there be anomalies uh, involved involving your account, it is presumed that you are the author of that anomalies or illegal act. Okay? So I would like to address to you this one, students, that please secure and use properly your Microsoft Office 365. And you have to remember that the use of this one is only for educational purposes, for communications, for discussions, for long distance discussions, and any other exchange of ideas involving your lessons in the class. The same true with my co-teachers that when we are going to make use of our uh, Microsoft Office 365, we are bound to follow or uh, follow the rules and regulation or the fair use of this Microsoft 365. Okay, so that is the Microsoft 365 and we have to use it properly. So let's start. To activate your account, first you look for the Microsoft Office 365 in your browser. So I have in here, as you can see, I have in here the browser of the Microsoft 365. Now I will make use of the account that was given to me by my advisor or by my employer. So I will use this one to uh, log in. So maybe it is in here or make use of this one. Okay. So the next one would be after having now the Microsoft 365 open, so we will be signing in. So we will use our, as I said, we will use our account that was given by the DepEd. So for the learner's account, uh, the convention of your email that was given to you by the DepEd is your learner's number at then the region where you are dot deped.gov.ph. That is your learner's account. So after having your typing your learner's account or email, the next one would be, of course, in here I have already typed such account in here. The next one would be I will enter my password. So when you enter your password, uh, there is the default password that was given to you by the DepEd again. So when you use that one to sign in, uh, of course, you have to change. Okay, you change the password. So I have in here, I use the old to sign in, but the Microsoft Office requires me to change it immediately. Change the default password that was given by the DepEd. Okay, so we have in here now the uh, process of changing the password. Okay, we will type the old password in the very first line. We'll type the new one and we will confirm it. Okay, so yan. So you will notice it says in here that the password I use is somewhat being used by the others, is not available. So what will I do? I will change I will change that one again. So I will look for a password that is not available or common. So we have in here the process again to change the password, the old password or the default password. So we will type the new password in here in the second line and we will confirm it. So I made use of another password, okay, to change the default. So after typing the new password that you wish to use, of course you enter. Okay, click next. So you have in here the uh, confirmations. It says in here, your organization needs more information to keep your account secure. Of course, uh, you have to make or you have to see to it that your account must be secured. So you think of any other way to secure that one. And the suggested one is you have in here authentication and security questions. You at least you choose one of this one. Okay, security and authentication. So I will be selecting security question for my security features. Okay, so I will click this one and here are the different questions. Okay, I have in here the different question. I will select and I will include my answers so that I will not forget this one. I will print screen this one so that I have a backup. Okay, so that is how to add more security in your learner's account. So after having the different question, at least you have 5 questions in here and 5 answers. You click the finish or the next. Okay, so it says in here uh, finish. So meaning to say your account is already secured using those different questions. But I suggest that you make use of the two if possible so that mas secure yung account mo. Okay? So after having the security uh, questions, you click next. So it says in here, do you want to stay sign in? Yes. Okay. So ayan, na-open ko na. I already opened my account. So the account is already in here. Welcome, blah, 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 to Office 365. Ayan. So you will notice in here, I make use of the student account. I borrowed some student account and I use this one to have this discussion. Okay. So after entering now your learner's account or your teacher's account, of course, if you want to watch this one, you can always click the next until such time you will have an overview of this uh, email or your learner's account. So you will notice upon entering your account, you have already in here your interface of your Microsoft 365 account. So you will notice in here at the left side, these are the different apps or application or offices. Okay, this can be used online and this can be used offline. Okay, but as I said, if you will be using this offline, of course you're going to install. Okay, so if you're going to install this one, these are already licensed. So you will be having now the genuine office. Okay, uh, it's no longer trial version, or what you will be installing is the original. And so how are you going to install this one? So there are so many things to install this one, or there are so many ways to install this one. Number one is you make use of this office install, or if you want, you go to your profile. Okay, so I will let's try to go over with our profile. So you will notice I have in here my profile, okay, the student profile. So I will be clicking the view account. Okay, so when I will click the view account, you will notice in here that we have different interface. Okay, the account profile. Okay, so you have in here the profile, blah blah blah, security, privacy, password, blah blah blah. Okay, so our focus now is after activation of the learner's account, you will install the Office. Okay, Microsoft Office 365. So we have in here, we just click this one if we would like to use this one to install, or we can also make use of this part. Okay, so let's go back first. Okay, so after click, if we click this one, what will you see in here is we have in here. Okay, it says in here Office, install Office or install Skype. These are all original or genuine. These are all licensed offices. So we have the Skype, we have the Microsoft Office 365. Okay, so ayan ang part na yan. Or if we do not want to use those method to install, we can also uh, use this one to view the content of the offices. Okay, this app. And so you just click in here, this one will go out. Now, before we're going to continue, the question is, if this is an email, where are you going to look the messages sent to you? So you look at you make use of the Outlook Drive or Outlook. Okay, so you just click the Outlook. If you cannot see it in here, we have in here. So in here, It is the location of messages that is sent to you by someone who is communicating to you. Okay? So ayan. So those are the different offices or the applications under the Microsoft 365. So now we are ready now to install. We can just click this one or the other one that I have said a while back. Okay? So the this one. Okay? We can just click this one or the install office in here. Okay? So ayan ang pag-install natin. Okay? Now, if I will make use of this one, it says in here, welcome to Office 365 apps. Okay? Here, if you click this one, Office install, you click this Office 365 application and it will download. So if you will click this one, it automatically install the Office. Okay? So when you click that button, now it downloads first. So upon downloading that one, magda-download yan, and after downloading, ayan, na-download na, it will automatically install. Okay? Ayan. So it will automatically install. Now, if it will not automatically install in your computer, you click this one and click the run. Okay? Click this one and click the run. But as I said, this will automatically be installed in your computer. Okay? So ayan. Uh, it automatically install in your desktop or laptop. So you just wait for a couple of minutes and it will surely install or be included as your Microsoft Office in your laptop or desktop. Ayan, na-install na. Okay? So we have in here, it says in here, you are all set. You are all set. Office is installed now. Okay? So you have now a new Microsoft Office 365 in your desktop. But the technique of installation, if it will not restart automatically, you restart your computer or desktop so that uh, it will uh, it will uh, fix, or shall we say, install properly. Because in some cases, if you install that one, it will not affect immediately unless you are going to restart. So I will restart this one. Okay, I will restart my desktop. Okay, so ayan, nagre-restart na. Okay, so meaning to say, after restarting that one, I'm very sure your Office 365 is already installed. Okay. Now, in some cases, again, if you encounter problem such as after restarting and it did not yet take effect, uh, or if you want to immediately see if your office is installed properly, now you go to Word. Okay, you click the Word. Okay, ayan. And it says in here, in my case, it did not automatically install. Okay? So, meaning to say, I need to activate again. I need to activate the uh, application. So, what will I do? I will wait for this one. After clicking the word, ayan, nagaganito. And then, after that, you will notice your word will be opened. But notice that we have in here, it says in here that failed. Okay, failed. Notice also in here that you do not have the account. So if these are genuine, you will not encounter the word in here failed. Okay? Or if this is not genuine, you will not also encounter your name in here. So that is how to determine whether the Microsoft Office installed in such computer is genuine or licensed. So how do we activate that one? Ayan, nag-activate. So you will notice we have to activate. So how do you activate? you again make use of your uh, learner's account in here. Okay, enter your learner's account. Okay, and make use of your modified password already. Yan. So you enter your password. Okay, after entering your password, sign in. You click sign in, and of course you wait. Yan. So it says in here, hold on while we register this account with your company. Ayan. So meaning to say, you wait while the registration is going on. Why? Because these are being tracked by the DepEd. Okay, these are being tracked by the DepEd, and we are already done with the registration, so you're all set. So click the done. Okay, so you will notice we have in here now. How do we know if our Microsoft Office is already installed? So you will notice in here you will no longer encounter the word failed in here. Okay, immediately what you will notice in here is document 1 dash word, or excel excel 1 dot excel dash excel. And okay, excel file, or publisher 1 dash publisher, yan ang nakalagay dyan. And you will also notice at the upper right side that when your office is original, you will notice your name in here. Okay, you will notice your name in here. Okay, uh, meaning that you own this account. Okay, so that is how to determine if your account is somewhat original or not original. So we are already done with our objective. So as I said, our objective a while back is of course we activate our learner's account or teacher's account, and after activation we're going to activate also our Microsoft Office 365. Again, our Microsoft Office 365 is a genuine one, and that is always updated. I think that is yearly. Okay, yearly na na-update yan by the uh, DepEd. Okay, so again, forewarn, when you are going to make use of your account email that is given to you by the DepEd, you use it properly. You secure it. You secure your password. Do not give it to others. Okay, so that it will not be used in an unscrupulous manner. Okay, so that is the account. By the way, the Office 365 is good for 5 laptops, maybe 5 desktop, and 5 cell phones. So if you installed already those one in the different uh, laptop, more than the given number of the equipments, definitely the very last one will not be, or the installation beyond 15 will no longer be licensed. Okay, will no longer be licensed. Again, before you are going to uh, start installing your Office 365, may I request to you that please subscribe this uh, discussion, so that by the next time that I will be posting another lessons or another discussions, you will always be notified. So this account is for educational purposes, and so that if you would like to make a comment, just comment your suggestion, so that I can improve this platform in giving you uh, discussion, or in presenting to you any discussion for that matters. When you did not follow the instruction, please go over. Okay, when you did not follow the instruction or procedure, you can always go over step by step. You can uh, Play this one while you are installing. When you cannot follow, you pause for a moment and then try to follow the instruction. Anyway, the installation is very easy one. Even though you did not watch fully this one, you can always install your Office 365. Basta tignan mo lang na sinusundan mo yung mga dialog box na binibigay ng Office 365 or instruction so that you will not miss some instruction. Okay? Thank you. Thank you and have a good day.